Welcome back, my beauties, and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you're tuned in right now, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So today's set is an acrylic set again, because I'm trying to get as much practice as I can, and I'm starting off with my trusty dusty clear Savlon, and I'm just putting on a very thin coat of this to start off the set. But I did all of the prep off camera, so I did use a cuticle pusher and push back her cuticles. Went around the cuticle with a needle drill bit to remove any dead skin that may have been there. I then roughed up the surface of her natural nail with a fine grit sanding band just to put some scratches in the natural nail and give the product something to hold on to. I then went in with Macard's dehydrator, and I also went in with 2 coats of the Young Nails Protein Bond. And then I used base coat gel and applied on these long sculpted square nails from Nail Couture. Roughed up the surface of these tips. And then, like I stated, I'm going in with a very thin layer of clear acrylic just to give it some strength and to start off this set. Now, today I'm trying colored acrylic, and I must say it is so different. Please don't come for me. I'm a beginner, just learning. So to start and all throughout, it's going to look a little shaky, but as we can see, it did come together quite well, and the set came out beautifully. I just need a lot more practice because the consistency of this colored acrylic is so different and unexpected. So the struggle was real. So the first color I'm using comes from this Model 1 kit I have at number 42. It's a white. And so basically I'm trying to do a 3-bead method here. And so I do start by that free edge with the first bead and kind of just smooth and pat that into place. Then I do go ahead and go in with my second bead right above that and then blend that down into that first bead. And then of course I'm going to do my third bead up by the cuticle, like a hairline away, and try to kind of pat that around the cuticle, not on it but around it. And this nail right here wasn't so bad, but it was a different consistency to me from the clear. From this nail here, I can kind of just see that it's very different. I was very nervous about trying to get up by that cuticle area with this color, as not to try to get it on her skin. And I did speed this video up because the design she wants, the 2 hands had different colors on them, so I kind of want to show everything. So I did speed it up a bit just so it wouldn't take as much time. If you notice, all of my videos are pretty much the same length because I do like to try to keep in almost everything for the most part, just so you can see how I actually went about it. So on each nail I'm doing the same thing as far as the 3-bead method, but on this nail I messed up here on this first bead, and I'm thinking it was the liquid to powder ratio. I didn't have enough liquid, and so it kind of like was drying pretty quickly. And that's another thing I need to work on with the colored acrylic is my liquid to powder ratio. So there's lumps and bumps in this middle finger. It's pretty embarrassing, but I am beginning and I can see the potential that I will eventually become very good with acrylic. I just need a lot more practice, and one important thing is your liquid to powder ratio, and that's like the main thing I need help with. But this is like the worst nail, was my middle nail. And I felt like now looking back at the footage, it could have been better if I had just placed one more bead where that indentation is in the nail. It probably would have been a little smoother from the beginning, but like I said, the set turned out fine, so it's okay. But like when you go back, especially being a beginner doing this, and you go back and see certain things, you do see, where your mistakes are and what you can do better for the next time. So of course there will be a next time with an acrylic video, and I'm not really worried too much. I loved the set overall, so this is how it went. And again, we're doing that 3 bead method on the index finger. And so I didn't show the full application of my index because for some reason we were going out of frame, but we were having a good time laughing, talking, and just chilling. So when we tend to get like that, that's when we start getting out of frame. So for this index finger, I'm putting down my second bead, but I'm gonna just cut out some of that because we can't see anyhow. But that nail came out okay. And then now we're finishing up here on the thumb, doing the same thing as far as a 3 bead method goes. I hope everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And I would like to take this time, as always, to thank everyone who has taken the time to watch any one of my videos. It is greatly appreciated, and watching it to the end does actually help me out a lot. To anyone who subscribed, you know I have so much love for you, and I appreciate all of you oh so much. So my ring finger, we're putting in a splash of color, and we're using this Mia Secret acrylic by the name of Citrus. It's like a fruity collection. It came with like 12 different colors, something that I've had since I started doing nails. I just never tried it. So this will be my first time at this, and I must say, I guess different color acrylics have different consistencies because this one worked perfectly for me. I really didn't have much of a problem. And the color is absolutely gorgeous. I love this yellow. It is like so vibrant, so pretty. I was super excited to be able to incorporate it in a set. And I was excited I had this color in acrylic that was incorporated in the set that she wanted. So we went off of this picture and we did the exact same thing that you see in this picture on her hand. And every time she gives me a picture or of something she wants, it doesn't really have anyone for me to shout out, but it is a picture that came off of Instagram. And then I always forget to have her tell me what page she got it off of, because she does like to give me recreations, something I like to do as well. If I can find the name before I post the video, then I'll put it down below. Otherwise, I still want to shout you out. You do amazing work, and next time I'll do better as far as having the creator there. For this particular video, I would like to shout out TT. Girl, when you show up, and you're so inspirational, and I appreciate all of your support. And then I know this is a step that I don't necessarily have to do, but I then go back in with another thin bead of clear acrylic and just cap all of the nails before I go in and file, shape, and buff. And again, like I said, the consistency of just this clear versus those colors is so different, and I actually like working with clear a lot better, but I am gonna get better with the colored. But for me, I feel like after this set, I was like kind of a little frustrated, and I was like, you know what, I can just do a clear base and always use gel polishes to do my designs on the nails, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep trying and get my consistency right with the colored acrylic as well. Next is the design portion, and I'm going in with this 282 from Beetle's Neon Polish Kit, and Moroccan Blue from this Model 1's kit. And on that pinky, they have cow print in a dark blue and a light blue pattern. And so that's what I'm going to do here. And what I like about cow print is that you can just make any kind of blotches on the nail basically to make a cow print. So it just makes it easy for me because I'm still beginning, of course, at nail art as well. But anytime I do something like this, it's kind of fun because you're just doing something random. There's no real rhyme or reason. You just make a blotchy blotch that looks sort of kind of like a cow print, and you're in there. Once I get those spots set, I then go in with the smaller end of my dotting tool and just place random dots in between the colors just to tie in that full cow effect. That I did on the middle using the 3 shades, the blue, the yellow, and the pink. And then of course, once it gets set, she does cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. I hope everyone is having a thankful Thursday. Comment down below and let me know how your week has been. Thus far, my week has been pretty great. Just working the normal that I do, hanging out with my boys. So it's been a great, relaxing week. So on the ring finger, there was a smiley face incorporated in the set. And I thought it was cool. She wanted to, instead of having me draw the smiley face, she wanted it done with rhinestones, which I thought was a very neat effect for this particular nail because she loves rhinestones in every set. So she was trying to think of how to incorporate rhinestones for this set, and I think this was the perfect way. So all I did was basically take Makart's nail rhinestone glue and place it on the smaller end of my dotting tool, and I basically just drew the smiley face on with the rhinestone gel. And then I took the rhinestones, the very smallest ones that I own, and then I just placed them in that gel and made sure everything was nice and straight. And once I got them all placed correctly, I had her cure in the lamp for 30 seconds. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, please do so. My Instagram handle is nailaddict, and there I do post my YouTube tutorial nails as well as nail sets I do and do not record. Also, on Instagram, you can DM me with any recreations you may want to see. And now we're going over to the left hand, which is a whole different vibe, going in with a 67, which is a gold glittery polish from a Beatles kit. And I'm going to go ahead and just place some of that on my nail palette, as well as strawberry ice cream for the pinky, which we will be doing a gold and pink cow effect. And do you see that black acrylic now? It is so cute. Now the black acrylic also was a Mia Secret one out of that fruity kit, and when I tell you that laid so well, it laid so well. I did so much better with the application on this hand, and I think it's because of course I had multiple fingers to do before I got to this hand, so I do think the application came out a lot better. And I just left this hand in decoration portion wise because, like I said, this hand is a whole nother vibe. The other hand was pretty colorful and festive, and this one is a little more laid back but super cute as well. And now I'm adding a black polish from Beatles onto my nail palette as well. And for the middle finger, it's just your traditional black and white cow print here. And once I get it set, she does cure for 30 seconds. And for the index, I'm adding on this silver glittery polish from Model 1s onto the nail palette. And the index will be black and silver cow. And then I'm using Kiara Sky's cuticle oil and moisturizing her cuticles. And look guys, here's how it turned out. For my first time doing color acrylic, I think it came out beautifully. I do like the one with the black nail the best. It came out much better. But let me know what you think of my nail set down below. And please, if you made it this far, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. Thank you and much love.